Alright, we're back to the chaos. How's it going, John? Alright. Let's try out the lances. Well, lances we're already familiar with, but sometimes, like, the abilities where you have to hold down R1 wasn't familiar with, so those are good to know. Someone say chaos. How's it going to tail? Pierce. Yeah, that one. Pierce, strike, slash. But let's have a stern discussion with chaos. Slightly stern discussion. It's a very bloody spear. It's full of bomb blood. Is that even a thing? Blood is disappearing. Alright, gonna mute the mic for a bit. Numb my food before it gets cold.
my sight!
Gun definitely seems like it's easy mode. Come on, Goblin. You got this.
In my sight! Nice try!
Gun can definitely be easy mode against regular enemies. I'm assuming seems to have pretty good knockback. Not sure how good it is against bosses though. Alright, completed all the... So lances are pretty good. I want to see what the monk stuff is, so I guess I'll throw Knuckles in there for now. Alright, we got for Azure Memories, the Betrayer, mission level 8, puppet level 7, Anima Shard, some Clear Spheres, a Broadsword level 8, and the Kite Shield level 9. It was a decent sword. Here lie the memories of a lost soul, sword fighter who fought alongside close comrades to escape the Chaos Shrine. Secure in their undeserved pride, a group of adventurers boldly challenged the perils of the Chaos Shrine, only to discover themselves powerless in the face of the thirds. Slow down. Why is this so much lower? It's just repeating. Yeah. I mean, there's some classes that would definitely be better with like actual human party members, like mage, especially like, well, it looks like there was a white mage option, so imagine something like that would be definitely a good party complement. Not something you'd probably be doing in single player though.
Could be something good in here.
Defeat the Griffin Queen.
Jack.
Time for a change.
Treasure up here. So I guess you can only take 2 party members with you at a time. Right now she has like no armor, so... Alright, Naked Neon, let's do this.
There you are.
Be ready for anything.
Okay.
coming, I'm coming.
I barely even got going.
Next.
Albert, level 8. Upgrade. So I can use my neon at least. That was totally something out of Assassin's Creed. Let's upgrade for the halberd. That's why it's not showing him because he's like not in your party. I think they would still render his like his likeness. It's like, nah, we're saving memory by not having him load in. You can have a shadow cloak. And actually wear some clothing. Yeah, she totally looks like she's part of Assassin's Creed now. Neon is no longer naked. R.I.P. Naked Neon. Punching kind of sucks. But I need to level up my punching.
Come on.
Come on, follow me.
Healer Knuckles.
Boring.
Keep it up, everyone.
Not sure if I get used to it, but still upgrade. Oh, sure. Every class has, like, definitely some, like, interesting things they can do.
Wasn't much of a fight.
The next fight might not be so easy.
can breathe.
Got a
We can
level
fight
8
again.
gun. Enough day. How's it going?
This is the one. Time for a change.
See what's inside, Jack.
Level 8 ring. Shadow bottoms. They really give you too much damn loot in this. After every battle, it's like, alright, let me go through and check my inventory. This one's pretty much better in most ways. Gives me more magic defense. So I guess I could equip this one here. It's gonna do auto equip just easier.
All right.
I can imagine. It's just like your inventory just like clogs up with stuff. It's like, and just trying to filter through. It's like, all right, what stuff is good and not? It's like, good luck. What's that? Mage Mashers. Yep.
This is the one.
Up ahead.
Keep your head up straight, Jack.
This one's got some teeth.
Think before you strike.
Nice try. Time for a change.
So much loot. I don't know, like, is 9 job affinity any good over, like, the more attack? I'm assuming the more attack would be better. Does he get auto-equipped if I use auto-equip? I'm assuming so. Command abilities. Sway back. Evade with a swift backstep. Yeah, it's true. Imagine it's more important later on.
There's one.
Let's knock him dead. I'm not dead yet.
Jack, watch yourself.
Okay. Feel the pain.
Now's your chance!
Whatever doesn't kill you.
All right.
Is that it?
Still a ways to go. Come on.
Every battle. Every battle, you gotta like go in there. It's like, all right, auto equip. It's probably a bunch of new upgrades. It's one thing if you're like fighting a boss and you get a bunch of loot, but no, like every single enemy you fight, it's like, all right, here's 5 new pieces of loot. It's like, what the fuck?
Let's go.
Let's make this entertaining.
I want to back up, guys. Shadow boots. At least she's getting upgrades now. Yeah, it's definitely way too much.
Time for a change.
Warm welcome.
Time to go to work.
Getting sloppy.
We need to patch ourselves up. All right.
Cactuar is trying to run away.
I think we could use that.
Should we take a breather?
Nah. Power up your gear and casually new gear. It's way better. Yeah. That's the thing, right? Like right now there's definitely no point in upgrading any gear because I'm definitely gonna find like stronger stuff. I'm sure all the stuff I dismantle my gear for is gonna be useless on like higher end gear anyways. Let's work our way towards the monk thing. Aerial hook. Here's the brake gauge recovery speed. Probably good to have. Didn't experience much of it. You only got to the first boss, so yeah. Yeah, I heard this one had like multiple demos. I think I remember playing like the first demo. That was it. Where'd the ladder go? Shadow Boots level 10. We're definitely a ninja now. Now you can't. Not all you can do is grunt. Is this the Griffin Queen?
Okay. All right.
This'll be rough.
On your toes.
This one's got some teeth.
We gotta keep our heads cool. Get hit. Save some of that for later.
I'll have to take it slow.
Really, they put him like just out of range.
Save some for the rest of us.
No room for mistakes.
Completed. Definitely get to Neo. Well, they're up to Neo 3 now or something? Side quest completed. You get a Shadow Cloak level 8. Get level 9 Shadow Cloak. Now we're Ezio. It doesn't auto equip like the accessories. Well, I guess I don't need magic damage dealt. Like this one here, water break damage, non-elemental resistance plus 26, HP plus 14. Yeah, I guess that's negligible when you have 1,000 HP. Intellect plus 2. Yeah, I guess the agility plus 2 is decent. Dismantle. Alright, let's dismantle this one. Great sword. Again, I'm assuming level 8. It's gonna be better than, you know, the level 7 with the jump affinity or whatever. These are what part of sets? I guess when I created the certain sets or whatever, they're still on those sets. One for me, just in case I ever want to switch to those classes or whatever. DLC does make the whole gear stuff a lot more bearable. Really meant for post-game, oh yeah. Look how much crap they gave us, like, seriously. Like, look at this. Like, freaking hell. Guess we can't dismantle this stuff because it's like our starting stuff. He's like, no. Can't get rid of this. Need to keep her sailor uniform. Let's find out you're off tomorrow. Nice. I guess to compensate for the 4th being on a Saturday. Because you just select all, and there's an option of like discard all non-equipped items. doesn't discard this stuff, but... No point in upgrading these things. Alright, that's done. That's all done. Journey begins. Check as allies arrive in Provoca, they quickly discover they are most unwelcome. The only local willing to speak to them is a young boy, who screams vitriol and abuse their way. Enduring the child's censure, the party learns that Mayor Son and the boy's father has perished searching for the crystals in the king's orders. I also learned that one Captain BK, the man running Provoca now, the company sets out a nearby grotto that serves as BK's headquarters in search or in hopes of extracting information from them. But we don't beat them up in the middle of the harbor and take their ship. That aspects of the aquatic flora and fauna of Dimension 14. Dimension 14, what? Was this Dimension 14 thing? Not to mention geography is a place quite similar in climate to here. If I recall, inspiring the design of this region, I suppose that some macroscopic features of this particular environment make it more susceptible to my erstwhile master's tender ministrations. Really, they extract such twisted pleasure from warping the land to their will. So this is a different dimension than the first Final Fantasy. Got it. So it's a parallel universe to the original Final Fantasy. I guess some scholar is writing about all these different dimensions and stuff. Final Fantasy 14, who knows? There's definitely a Final Fantasy multiverse, apparently.
We've been walking for a while. Is this the cave the kid was talking about?
I don't see any other caves. Let's head in.
Shit, some XP. They kind of did.
Damn webs! Push you! Barely even worth the trouble.
Gotta look up, I guess.
I don't stand a chance.
Shadow Bottoms. What the hell's a bat doing in Shadow Bottoms?
Stay away from those webs.
Jack, now's your chance!
Altair.
Like that hurt.
Careful now.
Okay.
What direction did you come from? I'm assuming up there. Very easy to get lost in this place.
Vicky! Captain Vicky!
Bricky.
Let's see what's inside.
Mage Mashers level 9. Every time we just switch clothes, we just look completely and utterly different. Strength even do anything on a gun?
All right. This is the one. Something's off here. The air feels wrong.
Yeah, it's hard to breathe.
It's almost chaotic.
It feels like I've been here before.
I've had that feeling before. And it's best not to think about it. You won't figure it out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And right now, we need to focus on what's ahead. Forget about it.
I can get behind that.
Jack's good at forgetting about things. Such colorful and bright coral and stuff in this place.
Time for a change.
Enemy spotted!
Be ready for anything.
All right.
Look, cubes!
I could use a break.
Cubes. Lance Hurl, increases damage dealt by Lance Hurl. Sounds good. I want to become a dragoon. We need like some sort of axe wielder or something like that at some point. Everyone just knows there's purple blood. Which enemies have the purple blood?
Are those the pirates?
Be careful. They aren't known for their manners.
Just treat them like monsters. If they bare their fangs, knock them out.
Straight up murdered him. Yeah, most people just have a conversation with these guys. It's like, nah. Well, I mean, the blood is red. I mean, this depends, I guess, on the... It's definitely red. It's not like green or something. Like purple blood would definitely look more rude. Ow.
Treasure, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure certain monsters have like different colored blood. That'd be logical.
Check it out, Jack.
Check what out?
Looky here. Damn, smells like strong stuff.
Yeah, strong enough to strip paint.
Wonder if we. What happens if we. Really nothing. That's disappointing. Guess if we use like a fire attack on it, it would actually like explode.
Amateurs.
Secret.
Thought they could hide in these.
Hope it's good.
We win.
Learned a couple things from that one.
Treasure, huh?
Every time. Every couple fights, you just equip best, and it's like, boom, all your stuff's different now.
Come on.
Follow me.
This is the one. Treasure my sight.
Over already?
Next. All right.
It's clearly the right way. Let's go back the other way. So many barrels to smash. That lantern, or the bottle, just looks like it's important. It's like glowing the light, I guess. Shadow cloak.
Don't move again.
That's annoying.
Time for a change. Not good.
Say it so.
Here's your tricks. Move aside.
It's so weird. Like the Tonberry is just like looking at us when we put our hand on his head, like all friendly. Like it's like, hi friend, and we just proceed to blow it up.
I haven't seen something this good in a while.
I'll take that.
It's a different color. I'm assuming that's a step above yellow. Like in the Final Fantasy in general, or just in this game? Do you like this game? Yeah, this game's pretty fun so far. As far as I'm aware, I don't know if there's any content that requires online. You can definitely go online and like create a room and play multiplayer, but I don't think there's online like only content, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah, yeah. Tomberries, I mean, they're so unassuming and slow, and the next thing you know, you're just dead. You're like, what just happened? It's purple. 4-star rarity. That's a mask. Like he's wearing a mask and headpiece on top of that. What a weird design. Yeah, I'm having fun with this one so far. I mean, I haven't gotten that far into it, obviously. Still very early in this game. My first playthrough. It's also like a season pass thing you can get, which I downloaded, like picked up. As far as I'm aware, the only thing I guess that has an effect early on would be like different weapon options. You have the ability of using staves and guns. Staves don't seem that good. Guns seem like they'd be like easy mode. Stay back and just blast things. There's a lot of variety of different weapons and classes and stuff you can get. It's the game mechanic never returned. I played Final Fantasy V as part of the Final Fantasy, I always forget if it's the anthology or the... Played on the PS1 anyways, so... I have played Final Fantasy V. The only Final Fantasy I haven't touched yet for RPG Quest is 3. Well, that, and, you know, 12 and on, but... It's 3, the first time we see 3 in North America is the DS.
We can probably use those stalactites.
All right.
In my sights.
Nice. Got him good.
You know what would have done more damage? Hitting them directly.
Poor Sticky.
So it's like a slow effect. Somebody work towards you? Yeah. Well, in Final Fantasy... I forget which Final Fantasy does... Like one of the PS2 ones, or PS1 ones. That was the thing too, they just like take a step towards you casually and then just chef knife. Instant death. Yeah. Generally, they're all optional, but they're always scary when they show up. Unassuming enemies just
I've never
And they're
seen
like-
anything like this.
they're tanky as
Pirates
hell.
sure chose an odd place for their hideout. Found some cubes.
Should we take a breather?
Closer to Monk. Fist of Steel. Enhances ability set to hold R1, R2. Ever beat Final Fantasy 8 getting stuck in the Minotaur dungeon? Yeah. When you have maps that are very the thing's gonna attack us. When you have maps that are very that have like no landmarks or anything, that's always a lot harder. It's locked.
We've got our work cut out for us.
On your toes.
Coral.
Down!
Bad kitty.
Might be in big trouble.
Just getting warmed up. Watch out, something different.
There it goes again! Watch out!
Can't
Paralysis.
let it do that again.
Bad kitty.
Did it swallow this key?
Poor thing must have been starving. Pirates didn't care for their kitty.
Time for a change.
Enemy weaknesses. Some enemies have certain areas of their body that are weak to attack. For example, a coral's whiskers will eventually break them, greatly reducing the creature's maximum break gauge. What? Monster Hunter. Got it. Sword breakers. It's your first RPG ever. Must have been a fun one. So how many hours of Triple Triad did you play? Did you master the game? Never got outside the classroom. Boo. Hey Spike, yeah. It seems way too early to me, like 2028. Like, okay, yeah, PlayStation 6 being digital only, I mean, I kind of knew that was going to happen with PlayStation 5 Pro being digital only. But does that mean they're going to stop PlayStation 5 physical releases? Because, I mean, PlayStation 5 is going to have legs for many years to come. Like, PlayStation 4 games are still coming out. You know what I mean? So, just weird that they would just like, yeah, in 2028 we're not making any more physical releases. Like, what? But the question is like, Does that mean like we're not gonna get physical releases from any other publishers? Maybe just Sony themselves, like first party, but or will they just make it so that, you know, I don't know if like companies have to go through Sony to make to get discs made, kind of like Nintendo, or if it's like just first party they're talking about, right? Oh yeah, 100%. I knew that. But like, so PS5 is definitely going to be around for another 10 years after the PS6 comes out. PS4 is still fairly relevant nowadays. Yeah, so does that mean like third parties can't make them anymore? Because that seems like 2028 seems like a really like that's not that far away for, especially since the PlayStation 5 is still very current and very relevant. Still gonna be very relevant in 2028 for sure. I mean, there's no like, what would you need a PlayStation 6, to be honest? Like, what else does the PlayStation 6 give you that the PlayStation 5 can't at this point? Like, do you need 8K, 120 FPS gaming? Like, no. Well, it depends if they make PlayStation 6 digital only, they might not even go for backwards compatibility, which would definitely hurt them a lot if that was the case. So most likely, yeah, they'll probably have backwards compatibility with 5 and 4 and 5, but only with like digital games. Or yeah, like maybe you can just pop in the PlayStation 5 add-on drive onto the PlayStation 6 and use that. But if they're not releasing any new physical games as of 2028, I mean it's gonna really hurt the industry, I think. We'll see, I guess.
Check it out, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely have to be backwards compatible with at least the PlayStation 5, and I mean, if it's PlayStation 5 backwards compatible, it's going to be PlayStation 4 backwards compatible. And yeah, I mean, if it's backwards compatible with the games, they would have to have like they already have the drive add-on for the PlayStation 5 Pro. So I'm assuming that would work with the PlayStation 6 as well. But yeah. We'll see how hard they go down if people stop buying PlayStation. I mean, obviously, you know, younger generations at this point don't care about physical. Because most younger generations, they'll just go digital. They don't care about physical, right? So it says old fogies that care about physical releases, about owning our games. Not that really you really own them nowadays, considering 9 times out of 10 your disc is just a glorified installing disc that downloads the game from the servers. So if the servers go down, your game is useless. But at least with the physical release, you still kind of... I don't think... Has there been a case so far where... Well, I guess... I'm trying to think... Yeah. I guess there hasn't been... Well, maybe Wii U. I'm trying to think if there's any cases where a game, like an actual physical disc game, has not been... You can't use it anymore. Not counting like online only games, but for like offline games where you pop it in and it can't download any of the data because the license expired and they don't provide that data on the server anymore. Like, has that ever happened with any games? Yeah, there's that too, right? I definitely won't be picking up a PlayStation 6. I don't think I'll be picking up PlayStation 6, period. We'll see. Maybe they'll back it off. If there's like a lot of backlash for them, you know, especially 2020. 2028 just sounds like it's way too soon. Like, okay, next gen not having a disc, fine, but 2028 for like the current generation, PlayStation 5, like 2 years, and you won't get any more physical releases than PlayStation 5. That sounds weird. Paid more than that for the PS3. Yeah, with the PS3 you're getting new technology. PS6 you're not. You're getting like a fancy new, DVD player or a Blu-ray player that you can't get in. I mean, it's basically the same cost as a standalone Blu-ray player at the point.
That boat doesn't look like it belongs here.
Pirates belong anywhere?
Good point. Captain Bickett must be on that ship.
Yeah. Well, the thing with PC, at least PC you get sales often. They don't give you sales really on console stuff. This like 10-year-old console games, they're still full retail price. Like they don't have an incentive because there's no competition on console versus PC. You know, there's multiple different ways of getting these games, so of course there's competition and they're going to, reduce the price.
All right.
But oops.
Bullseye! In my This is
Pirate, yeah. Well, I mean, the problem is just, like, pirating these games, too. Like, it's not gonna be easy to do. Especially on a digital-only console.
Be a breeze.
Well, the big downside of PC gaming right now is it's exorbitantly expensive to get into the thing. Now, as expensive as consoles might be, PCs would be way worse.
Don't worry, we got this. All right.
So that's always been the upside of consoles, just the price. Like, not everybody has PCs. Everybody's got, like, phones nowadays, so most people aren't going to have PCs for, like, other uses, you know what I mean? So getting a gaming PC is not cheap. Yeah, Steam box. It's like just over $1,000 for the Steam box. Which, I mean, the Steam box, like, let's say you compare the Steam box to the PlayStation 5. Like, is it gonna be, which one's more powerful? Is the PlayStation 5 more powerful than the Steam box? In which case, why would I get a Steam box or a PS5?
Don't think I've ever seen you so scared.
I just hate being surprised. Let's get it.
Cut off a little too much there.
At least we have time to take a breather.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure Valve, like, did everything they could. It's just, when the Steam machine was first announced, the prices weren't going stupid for, like, memory and everything else and SSDs, and then Valve probably, like, when those prices start going up, they're like, shit, what did we do?
More of those cubes.
Better not forget where it is.
So yeah, it's it was kind of like the worst time for them to bring that out. Why do I even have a sword fighter like level? I'm not a sword fighter. I never equipped a sword. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, like Valve, when that's why it took them so long to announce the pricing. Because it was so volatile. Genbo, is that it's its own thing? It's a katana skill. Ronin. I need to get the monk level. Then we'll try Ronin. Katanas and Ronin. Unleash deadly attacks from Senshi stance. Holding R1 with the katana will cause you to enter Senshin stance. Which greatly enhances your attack power. On Shinsen stance, you can chain R2 into R2, spending MP, deal tremendous damage in an instant. Runes have the ability to the powerful Yaegiri ability. Deals heavy break damage can be chained or charged to increase its power. That's fun. Yeah, and that's the problem, right? I mean, it's kind of a hard market. Like, how many people are in that category that want to go into PC gaming but are willing to plop down like $1,000, right? If they want like easy way of playing gaming, they're gonna go with like a console. They're not gonna go to the PC. And anybody who's into PC gaming isn't gonna buy a Steam machine because it's underpowered for what for the gaming they want to do. So it just seems like it doesn't serve any market really. So I don't know. If it was around the same price as a console, then yeah, I think it would have a chance. But at the price it's coming out at, I don't think it's going to do all that well. And Valve probably knows this, but it's not like they have a choice. Well, Nintendo's already kind of gone downhill with the whole game keycard thing. I mean, if Sony does stop disc production completely, if there's no more physical discs for Sony systems as of 2028, then yeah, Switch 2 will probably be the last place they're going to see physical releases. Because there probably will be a small smattering of like non-game keycard releases on the Switch 2, but that's like, it's going to be like 1% of the the Switch 2's output is going to be, all like full game on cart. Yeah, the end of RPG Quest, yep, as we know it. Oh, we got Killer Knuckles. Oh yeah, it's a Square Enix game. Square Enix games almost always go on sale like 6 months down the road. So why pay full retail price when you just wait 6 months and get it for like half price or less?
We got company.
Let's make this entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what they're going for. the whole Mana series is always fun, so I'm sure it'll be fun to play when I get to it in a million years, but I mean, if you're looking for like a big AAA release, then, look elsewhere, but imagine it's definitely a fun romp while it lasts, right? Oop, shit. Should put guardrails on this thing.
Seriously? We can't get across?
No, must be another way.
Pointed gauntlets. By Neon. How come they don't get hurt when they fall? Yeah, that's also the problem. It's not like a plug-and-play solution like a console for the Steam box, so it's gonna definitely be a high bar of entry for like casual people to play compared to a console, and obviously the people who are PC gamers have their PCs and they're not gonna be interested in the Steam machine. It just seems like a really weird thing. Like it's not for anybody. It's not like the Steam machine or the Steam machine. It's not like their handheld Steam machine, which obviously that one had a market, right, for people who want to play those PC games on the go. But Steam machine, like, why? The only thing I guess would be Steam has like better prices for games, better sales and that kind of stuff, but I don't know. For casual players, I think it's a high bar of entry. The biggest problem with game keycards is the same issue as like kind of digital only games. Sure, you could potentially like give it to somebody, that kind of thing, but if the servers go down, Nintendo has shown many times in the past that they bring down their servers way earlier than any other companies. Like one generation behind. The only reason Switch 1 store isn't in any sort of risk right now is because the Switch 2 is like not fully backwards compatible, like 99% backwards compatible with the Switch 1, so. Crippling strike. Back R1, R2.
Time for a change. Through the heart. This is the one.
Well, Xbox is basically gone. Is basically marketed as the Game Pass machine now. That's it. Nobody's buying an Xbox for anything other than Game Pass. And of course, the prices of Game Pass having gone up. I mean, Xbox is definitely not doing all that good either.
Let's go.
I don't stand a chance.
Well, they've already had their blow taken. The blow has already happened to them, so I don't think they...
All right.
Time to go to work.
It'd be interesting to see what happens to Sony after the 2028, though.
No one there.
Let's make this entertaining.
Spear hurl ability is pretty damn OP. Twilight boots. Just kill 2 enemies with that. I think I did. Keep wanting to press the circle button to open up chests. Game's like, no.
Time for a change.
Yeah, I have zero interest in PlayStation 6 at all. And now that I know there's not going to be any physical releases on it, it's like, I have zero reason to pick up a PlayStation 6. It's not going to play PlayStation 5 games at better quality or anything like that, like the PS5 does with PS4 games, because my entire collection is physical, so... So my PS5 is going to be my last PlayStation system.
The webs are everywhere. This is the
Enemy spotted.
Be ready for anything.
Oh, spooters.
more monsters. That all you got?
World could use fewer monsters.
That's a huge headache waiting to happen.
Let's be quick about it.
Might be in big trouble.
We had worse than this.
Better ways to go.
Here we can distract by shiny new things. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Right now the market is so volatile, it's like, who knows where gaming is going to go at all in, like, 4 to 5 years. If the AI bubble doesn't burst, then it's going to be a very sad fate for any sort of gamers if you're going to spend like 2,000, 3,000 bucks minimum for your hobby.
We have rum.
So beautiful. So shiny. Yeah, probably. It's kind of scary. If you're thinking about building a new PC nowadays, don't.
The world was all doom and gloom.
Take a good look, because we're headed right back into the thick of it.
Purple. You want us to use katanas? Game's like, use katanas, we're gonna be a whole bunch of katana boosts. Yeah, exactly. Like a decent gaming rig is gonna cost you like the price of a used car, you know what I mean? You're looking like 4,000 to 5,000 for a good gaming PC. It's just scary. Yeah, like how is anything AI making money? Like, it doesn't seem like any of that stuff would for the cost of like these massive data centers and like the cost of all the servers and the electricity and all that stuff. Like how is any of that making them money? It's just not. It's like the dot-com bubble, right? Like more money's going into kind of like getting this stuff set up than is coming out of it, and I don't think that they're ever gonna break even, much less like, you know, get like go into the green.
I need a break.
It's not like it's not one of those things where you just, you know, you set up the servers and like, all right, you're done. I mean, there's the constant maintenance cost of that stuff. So even if you like somehow pay off the data centers, well, you still have to maintain them. You still have, which obviously the stuff breaks down, so you're gonna have to replace that stuff. The electricity cost, like support and all that stuff. Like there's a constant overhead. And is AI even paying, like, is the money they're making from AI even paying that stuff, much less like the stuff beyond that? Like, I don't think so. Yeah, but eventually the money's going to dry up when they realize that, you know, really that's deep. Jack doesn't know how to swim, apparently. All he cares about chaos, doesn't care about swimming. Yeah, saying underwater.
This is the one. Time for a
That
change.
attack is so broken.
All right. In my sights.
Dodged it.
That was rough.
I can learn from this.
Time for a change.
Recreation of the first dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV. Wouldn't be surprised if this was heavily inspired 14, considering when it came out. It's a shortcut, I guess, of the save point. Oh, can... Dark Crystal Warrior's Heart. Unlocked an advanced job. Select advanced jobs in the battle settings menu. Advanced jobs can use more specialized job abilities and a wider array of weaponry. Find a job and equipment combination that suits your playstyle. Monks are close combat specialists who excel in bolstering themselves. They can focus with R2. Holding R2 will recover their HP and refill their break gauge. After a set amount of MP, they receive a boost, allowing them to temporarily deal more damage to enemies. How do we switch?
All right.
Take down. Let's switch here.
Right there. Back off.
Still have the combo stuff from Lancer, but obviously I get like the focus instead of the spear throw thing, and the spear throw thing is pretty damn strong.
Time
So
for a change.
I'm still learning a lot of stuff about the game. Lancer affinity has reached 20%. Effects acquired Lancer's wisdom. So like not an option just like saying, hey, I want to change classes. There we go. Little auto-equipped. Let's max out the class first. She does.
All right.
She looks like Altair. Just Ezio. There are job trees happen automatically. Ezio. 30 FPS feels awful on PS5. I mean, you're probably playing in like 4K, like super HD, so I guess you kind of feel it more. And it probably depends on your TV too. Yeah, like a a TV with like variable refresh rate and stuff like that, it might feel better. So TV probably makes a big difference. What direction was I heading? Yeah, I think we came in from here. Yeah, is that too? I mean, PS5, most games offer an option of like... Can't even do it when you're in the game. But usually you have the option of like performance mode or, whatever the other mode is. So usually I go for performance mode, especially when I'm streaming. I don't need like 4K, graphics or whatever, so... Yeah, quality, yeah. Quality equals low frame rates. Performance equals nice and smooth, but you don't have the fancy like ray tracing or...
Ha ha ha! You've got some stones coming here. For what it's worth, you four don't look like easy pickings.
You're Bikke?
Aye, to some. Captain to you lot.
We're looking for the crystals. We were supposed to find the mayor, but I guess he's dead. Looks like you have the run of the town now.
Aye, that's the world we live in, where people have to turn to pirates for guidance. Pure chaos, if you ask me. Chaos, savvy?
Just tell us where the crystals are.
He said Jack's trigger word.
Not to laugh at a pirate's jokes, lad. You got stones, all right.
Got a sinking feeling.
Got this. Got this. Take it from here.
Pirates, way! Take his axe. A little easier in chaos.
That's enough! There ain't no ships left to plunder and booty left to steal. We're getting soft, but that fight got my juices flowing. Cheers. You want to know about crystals? Astos is your man. This boat will take you right to his doorstep.
Astos.
Friend of yours?
No. Never heard of him.
Calls himself King of the Dark Elves. Not elves, mind you. Dark elves.
What's the difference?
It depends on who you ask. Some say he drank the lifeblood of 50 score of his king. Some say he made a deal with chaos. Stories and legends abound.
What kind of deal?
You want the truth of it? Ask him yourself.
This journey might not be a waste after all.
Hey, Vaynard. Welcome to Chaos. We do. Killer Knuckles, level 14. A mission audience with the Dark Elf. This mission is now available. Alongside missions have been unlocked. Tutorials, katanas, axes, Azure Memoirs, the Believer. Dismantle can be enabled or disabled in setting screen. This feature enabled in equipment, then the parameters you specify will be automatically dismantled when completing a mission. Yeah, maybe that'll be useful. As long as we make sure to like equip before the mission ends, because then be like, oh shit. Let's see what the options are. Level. Yeah, I guess you can specify like 199. It's like anything that's like 10 or lower, just wipe it. Chaos effect. One star lower. Well, it depends on the kind of game, right? The thing with Metroid Dread is it's made for one console. And you have a multi-console, also made for PC and all that stuff. Game, you know, there's definitely a lot more. You know, the engine has pulled its weight a lot more, right? So yeah, it really depends. It's definitely comparing apples to oranges. Gonna unlock warrior, samurai. This one doesn't even need anything other than just Ronin. We'll make our way towards samurai. Summon Tachi. Samurai Jack. Oh, we do have a battle axe. I should work on that. I want to see if I can become a dragoon. Highest level stuff. There. So all this. God, it's so much crap. It's annoying this stuff even shows up on here. Like, just take it out of my thing if I can't get rid of it. Maybe I can. I have to like unlock it. No. Give you way too much crap. So much crap. Okay, there's definitely gonna be some upgrades for like accessories at this point. I guess it doesn't auto-equip accessories. Pendant. Why is like a level 17 thing giving like +2 intellect? It's the same thing as like a level 6 one. Street strength. Who's wearing a magician's mark? Like, what's the pendant do? Intellect? Like, yeah, they know these guys don't need fucking intellect. Here, you get some agility. Earn +4%. That seems nice. I love how these are completely different. Like, these are like completely different. There's nothing similar between these two. Yeah, I'm like, why am I wearing the sandals still? Can I go further than 24? Yeah. Grizzled Veteran is like in every time we talk to people, you think we'd give him a name at this
Crystal's
point.
blessing be with you.
Thanks, that was totally a waste of dialogue. We talk to these guys.
May the crystal's blessing be with you.
The way he says the same thing in this one and this one.
May the crystal's blessing be.
Ravka is a port town. There's also a port to the south of here, but it's closed, so there won't be a boat in sight.
I know I can trust you guys to take care of Cornelia, so I guess I better go take care of my fields.
But lower.
My children are such a riot. They like to pretend they're the warriors of light now. Whenever I see one wearing a scary look on their face, I know exactly who they're imitating.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be able to talk to the NPCs.
Jack,
Pointless
have
dialogue.
you been taking care of yourself? Even warriors of light need their rest, you know.
Some guy from Provoca told me that he started keeping company with a man in black. Apparently, that man and his crew had a boat and weapons, the likes of which he'd never seen.
May the crystal's blessing be with you.
May the crystal's blessing be with you. Guess what? My lower back pain's finally gone. Could that be you warriors of light at it again? I feel like anything worth celebrating these days is thanks to you guys.
We might have pickpocketed all your gold, so...
My children were putting on Act 2 of the Warriors of Light, but started throwing a tantrum because of their empty bellies. Oh, I wish you could have been there to see it. I'm sure you'd agree. Chaos is no match for a hungry child.
Did you feed them at least? No, they're still starving. Just out here, you know, talking to you instead of cooking them food.
Princess Sarah and Princess Mia asked me how I was doing the other day. Those two have such compassion for their people.
They
We
didn't
are
care.
blessed to have them as our princesses.
We sure are. They give us hope and shine a light on us in these dark times. Of course, they're not the only ones making our lives a little more bearable. You guys give us hope too, Jack. Hope for an end to the darkness, and a peaceful world worth living in.
Peaceful world. Katanas. Alright, see if there's any cool things to know about katanas. Start getting the timing down on this thing. Just can't do it through that attack. That was cool. It's been dated on PS5. It just depends on the kind of games you're playing. Of course, first-party games on a first-party system is always going to be better. Hitting anti-aliasing. I want my jagged edges, damn it. The jaggier, the better. I want to get cut by those jaggies. Big axe.
Got you now! Out of my sight! I'll crush you! You ready?
Charge up your tanks for one-hit kills. Axes may be slow to swing, but they're more to make up for it with striking power. In addition, all R1 and R2 axe attacks be charged to increase their damage. Hunters have access to upheaval ability. This is a potent single strike that weakens any enemy it hits. The other axe abilities, you can charge it to increase its strength.
Your time's up! Right there! Incoming! Through the heart! Right there!
Yeah, because they couldn't. They didn't have enough processing power to do that. Right. Get all those ones done. As your memories, the believer. Some anime shards, clear magicite, hermit crab level 16, Spartan cesti. Some killer knuckles, armored club, spike shield, blessed vestment.
Let's go.
Time to go exploring.
Hooray for exploring.
There's one.
Time to go to work.
see what's inside, Jack.
Shadow cloak. Who blocked off this path? Oh no, there's a piece of rope in the way. Guess we can't go that way. It's a piece of rope made of unobtainium. I'm a fan of the levels doesn't pause anything.
Focus on how we can do better next time.
I'm gonna go with the battle axe. I want to become a dragoon. You just hate modern technology.
Check it out, Jack.
Hey, Silverdinos. It's going good. Well, modern technology does suck. It's not going to get any better in the future, unfortunately.
Your time's up.
Rude.
Treasure, huh?
Yeah, that's why you never pick up a console in its first release. You always wait like a couple years. BK's a crusty pirate. Of that there is no doubt. Upon our first meeting, I offered to bestow a modicum of wisdom upon him in return for a promise to guide all who see chaos to me. I was surprised he accepted with gusto. A remarkable man, unlike the others of his kind, he has shown no signs of mistrust or disgust towards me despite my eccentricities or lineage. I suppose his existence as a Corsair pirate has taught him to use whatever advantages present themselves regardless of their origins. Still, I find him to be a fascinating subject, despite his painfully boorish jokes. I only pray that the scraps of knowledge I offer him as gifts will bend these strands of fate and torment this troubled world. Yeah, we definitely have some sort of, like... Definitely some, like, interdimensional, like, person there that's trying to, like, weave the threads of fate. Collecting the spheres during a mission may help you earn special books of lore. Fool's missives, series of letters and notes. Both their author and their intended recipient are a mystery. Dufenian reports. Official records detailing information on an intricate plan. Yeah, there's like so much, there's so many, people like hoarding those things there. It was bad. I mean, I got lucky, picked
Nice.
I got lucky and picked mine up there when I was walking to a GameStop and somebody was mentioning. I was like, and we have this PlayStation 5 with the disc drives. Like, oh no, I don't want that. I want the digital only one. I'm like, what? I was like, all right, I'll pick it up.
Hope it's good.
Remember all the story and the details? Yeah, it's exactly right out of Final Fantasy 1. Spider, come down here.
Come on.
Come on, follow me.
Ask you a question. Get my point.
All right. Time for a change.
Play some PS5 didn't have as much stutter. I don't know. It seems to be fine on my end. It could be like the capture and stuff though. Like for me on the TV, I haven't really noticed any like major slowdowns or anything. But yeah, I don't. Who knows how it's been with the capture and everything else. Not dropping any frames, so.
All right. This is the one.
I just realized Jack was... I just noticed his health was like a sliver. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, probably. I mean, I am playing on performance mode, so
Time for a change.
I imagine if I'd be playing this on like quality mode, I would definitely notice a lot more.
Let's knock him down.
Knock 'em down.
All right, let's keep going.
I mean, they might have patched the game since you played it as well. It's on version 1.32, whatever that is, so they could have improved some stuff. Sax is hard to use. Doesn't have a lot of reach and it's slow as shit and doesn't hit that hard.
There you are.
Be ready for anything.
Careful now. Ow! Hit him where it hurts.
I want Dragoon.
Time for a change.
Sword's breath.
I compare that to my lance that just murdered those two dudes. Yeah, I can imagine that definitely would cause some issues. A lot of particle effects and stuff. God, I really wish I could, like, move. Dude, I'm right here. Come on, see me.
I barely even got going.
You look almost disappointed, Jack. What's that?
Sure. Depends on what, you know, what do you mean by stable? If it's like going between, you know, 60 and 50 might not be as noticeable, but if it's dropping between like 30 and like 25 or something like that, you definitely notice that a lot more.
There's one.
Come on, follow me. Time for a change. This one's got some teeth.
We've had worse than this.
Good.
Keep your head on straight, Jack.
Even Coral behind me there, trying to hit that pirate. The game's like, nah.
This is the one. There you are.
Be ready for anything. Now! Hit him where it hurts!
Getting sloppy. We need to patch ourselves up. Desperate.
Careful now.
It's weird how my outfit just completely changes every time. It's probably not that noticeable though. Depends on the kind of game too. If you're playing like a an action heavy, you know, FPS or something like that, yeah, it might take you out of it. Like a game like this, if you're playing like a JRPG, no. Oh, it's like over half my health there.
Not off to a good start. Just keep hitting them. Your time's up.
I guess for me, like, I grew up with like systems where, you know, 10 FPS was like the norm, so I'll take whatever I can get. I'm not an FPS snob where it's like, oh man, it's running at 50 FPS, this is unplayable. It's like, no.
There's one.
Come on, follow me.
For me, it doesn't at all, but each person is different, obviously.
That was rough.
Focus on how we can do better next time.
Like if it dips, down to 10 FPS or something like that. Yeah, at that point it's painful. Or if it stutters, you're playing and it's just like it's something like, just the game kind of freezes for a second or something like that. Yeah, that would definitely take me out of it. But again, I grew up with games that, that was the norm because that's all the systems could like put out back then.
All right. Time for a change. All right.
Got a sinking feeling.
Before you strike.
I think we're safe.
Time for a change.
Oh, that lance throw is so broken.
All right.
So much damage. It really depends on the screen you're looking at it on. If you have a nice like OLED TV, then yeah, it's pretty nice. I grew up playing games on CRTs, so if you want blurry, play an old school game on a CRT.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. More of those cubes.
Let's relax for a bit.
Alright, what do we need? We're heading towards Dragoon. What else does he get? Berserker. Shielding Axe. Ground Pound. CRTs were not good. CRTs were... obviously old school games look better in CRTs because that's what they were designed for. But in terms of the actual quality, no, those things were shit. Nostalgia is a big factor too. Like, yeah, if you play like those old school games on modern TVs, they don't look right because they're designed for these these old TVs where everything is blurred, basically. Yeah. We definitely have it better now. Not really. CRTs are not that reliable. You like burn in, you get like, you know, you put some speakers nearby and it just like, it just like messes the whole thing up. Yeah, well, it's like any technology, right? They improve over time.
It's good.
Obviously, with like earlier LCDs, you had like a lot of delay. That obviously, for stuff like games, is a pretty big factor. Nowadays, that's basically a non-issue nowadays.
Have a look at this.
I'll take that.
And of course, size-wise, I mean, you're lucky to have like a 20-inch CRT. If you're like a rich kid, you'd have like a 32 or 36-inch or something, right? That's about as big as they were getting. Nowadays, you get friggin' like 60-inch TVs for like, you know, $500. It's stupid. Oh god, yeah. Those capacitors will definitely knock you out if you're not careful. Oh god, yeah. Like if you had like a 32-inch TV, you need like 3 people to lift that damn thing. And nowadays, like a 60-inch TV, you could be able to lift by yourself easily. CRT is good, especially if you had like the flat front TVs there, like the Sony Trinitrons. I had a Sony Trinitron like 30, I think it was like a 34 or 36-inch Sony Trinitron flat screen at one point. That one you definitely needed 3 people to lift. Like that thing was brutal.
Warm welcome.
Let's make this entertaining.
Yeah, the flat screen ones always had like way thicker glass. So those are extremely heavy because of that.
Should be fine here.
Come on.
Let's knock them down.
Yeah, I mean it's basically like a curved one, but like the glass was thicker in order to make it like a flat front. So yeah, so be thankful of the TVs you have nowadays. And of course there was like, you know, there was stuff like the projection screen TVs. Those ones were bad. You can get like a bigger TV, but obviously the quality was definitely, I mean, you definitely wouldn't want to be playing games on those things. Those bulbs would definitely like burn out.
This is the one.
Here, Cordle. Here, boy.
So we will. I'll make it regret facing us. Feel the lights out! Time for a change.
Grab the loot. Grab the loot. Too bad it doesn't give you like, hey, are you sure you want to like exit now? It's like, no. Just instantly complete. Spartan system. Yeah, I gotta imagine. I imagine playing any game on those old school things would have been horrible. You know, they're fine for watching TV where you have you don't have to worry about a delay, because even if something is like a second delayed, who cares? You're not gonna know. Gives you the loot anyway, does it? So we need, how many do we need here? We need 13 more jump points to reach Dragoon. Here, we can unlock Dragoon on this side. Two more jump points will max out the Lancer. I wonder if we get any sort of bonus if we max out the job. We do have anima shards too, so I guess if I really wanted to, I could just like use anima shards to get here. But eh. Piercing blow. Did I not turn on the... I guess I... Wait, he really equipped this over this? Imagine this one's better. You know, it's got like, you know, it's got the +3 strength. I imagine it's more powerful. Just... Can I at least, like, get rid of this shit? It's gonna be here forever and I can't get rid of it. Get rid of it. Take it off the screen if I can't dismantle it, like, fuck. Like, why is this even on the dismantle screen if I can't dismantle it? Yeah. All the AI upscaling bullshit stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I thought the level 2 and the level 16 sandals are still +2 agility. One way to fix this. Yeah, it'll be better for a while. Really lagging smooth. Yeah. I know, the inventory limit is it 56? That was less than that, like, because it shows, where's the... Yeah, it is 5,600. I thought, did it go up? Maybe it did. Yeah, 5,600. And then, you think that's a lot, but then like one round and you probably got like 500 items there. There's no AI in the cable itself. the cable doesn't have like a you know, an AI like CPU that's, you know, figuring this stuff out. It just probably does some video like modification of some kind, like smooths stuff out or whatever, which yeah, can definitely cause some lag. It's not AI, it's just like, you know, video processing. Your cable isn't connected to the internet, like sending your video signal to like an AI system to like decode it or anything. Yeah, that's always the problem. Some some cheap stuff that's just designed to like to fool people. It's like, oh yeah, this is compliant with this. Like, no, it isn't. Especially when you buy some cheap cables. All right, before we do this. Alright, I'm gonna pause time here for a minute. I'm gonna get rid of these dishes. Quick grab a drink and all that stuff. I'll be back in a few minutes and we shall continue on with the chaos. I'll be right back in a minute.